Hey guys, how's it going? It's your boy Alex back here again with another episode of Welcome to the Rodeo. Today I have a special guest in the building, the one, the only, Ezylyfe. How you doing today, bro?
What's up, Zay? How you doing, man?
I'm blessed out here. How you doing?
I'm great. I'm great. I'm great.
Hey, leap year day, you know?
I'm great. It's a leap year day. So earlier I was like, I asked my girl, I said, so
Yeah,
what happens to the people who are born on February 29th? Do they only have a birthday every 4 years?
every 4 years. That's it.
Yeah, it's a leap year, man. It's
Yeah.
cool.
Hey man, appreciate you taking the time to do this interview. Really do appreciate that, bro.
I appreciate you having me here, man.
Hey man, you already know. So Ezylyfe, for the people that don't know, who is Ezylyfe?
Ezylyfe is an artist from Zimbabwe who
Yeah.
lives in Dallas. I used to live in Maryland for the last 10 years. So, yeah, I make music for my peoples. I make music for everybody that I've come across.
Yeah.
I believe that all of this is just an experience that everybody's having the same experience. So I'm trying to capture my experience through my music and share my story.
That's
You
a
know,
great concept, man. That's what's up. So you said born in Zimbabwe, lived in Maryland, and now living in Dallas.
yes.
That's crazy, man. So how has living there and those places influenced your music, influenced your artistic craft overall?
It's part of the story. When you listen to
Yeah,
my music, before the new music, you get to see my journey. You get to see how a boy comes to America
exactly.
and he's trying to figure out the American dream.
Uh
He
huh.
gets caught up in a lifestyle that's not who he is, and then he gets a chance to come and visit a different place, and he gets to see things from a different perspective. And then took a chance, come here, starting afresh.
Hmm.
So like with the music, I'm just capturing myself, going through my life experience, and making music is a way for me. It's an outlet. It's like that's
Yeah,
how I paint.
that's what's up, man. So shout out Zimbabwe. Shout out Zimbabwe. How long were you living in Zimbabwe before you came
Uh,
to the U.S.?
I came to the US when I was 19.
19 years old.
Yeah.
Yeah. How was life in Zimbabwe? That's the whole different culture.
Man, life in Zimbabwe was very fun.
It
It
was
was
fun.
fun over there because I was in boarding school.
Okay.
I was always around friends, and I was around people who were happy with nothing. You come
Mm,
here, you think you have it, but you're
yeah.
not happy. So I never got to realize how good we had it until you come here, and then you're like, okay, the lifestyle looks like it's better, but
Yeah.
people don't have that oneness or family like we have in third world countries or in like Mexico.
Yeah.
So like I miss that because I'm out here in Dallas. I'm out here myself, and most of the time I'm with my girl. If I'm not with my girl, I'm just in my head.
Just you.
You
Dang.
know.
So it's a different culture of materialism for sure compared to the U.S. Growing up in Zimbabwe is more about the I guess life in general, right?
Yeah,
You can
it's
see it.
it's it's life. It's life where
Yeah.
you get to get up and walk. You get to work for what you have. You know what I'm saying? You
Mm.
earn it. It's not luck. It's not like credit or none of that. Everybody has a fair opportunity. Your hustle is what push or puts you to the next level. You know what I'm saying? So
That's
people
true.
people right now are graduated, but there's no jobs. You know what I'm
Hey
saying?
man,
So everybody's a vendor. So it's like survival of the fittest.
that's how it is. Honestly, survival of the fittest. Um, so let's talk about a little bit about growing up. How was your upbringing? Like, how was your life over there?
I grew up with my dad's side of the family,
Your dad's side.
and my dad, he was a good father. But
Yeah.
as I got to grow up, sometimes I went through my stage of being bad,
Yeah.
stage of being good. So that might have destroyed our relationship a little bit. But as I became a man, I got to fix those relationships. But growing up in Zimbabwe,
Yeah.
he told me that if you work hard, you get rewarded. If you have faith and you put your faith in God, fast and pray and ask for what you want,
Hmm.
things work out. So and then to always be optimistic. So like I remember growing up there doing music, used to thinking about I'm gonna go to America, I'm gonna do music. Now
Yeah.
I'm here thinking like, yo, I'm gonna go to Zimbabwe, I'm gonna do a world tour. So
Oh
like
man, is
I
that is that something in the works? Probably. going back to Zimbabwe and
That's the plan,
performing.
man. The plan is to get the message out, which is why
Exactly.
my music is not just music to. I don't make music just to have fun. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like most people, I'm trying to tell a story
Yeah.
to someone who might be going through a similar experience, so
I
they
could relate to
do
it.
not have to make the mistakes I made already because I already made them for them. So like if I can be
Yeah.
of influence to somebody listening and just like, okay, this is how I gotta do it, because you know what I'm saying, I feel like we all playing a part. So like I wanna plant the seed in other people through music, and the
Yeah.
idea of like being an entrepreneur, like I approach my music like it's business. You know what I'm saying? So
And that's a great idea to have, and that's a pretty good concept that you mentioned, of teaching others from your mistakes. That way they don't go through the same situation, they don't go through the same struggles that you went through. So that's a great concept. It seems like now lots of people in general, they're pretty selfish, but you seem like you're someone who would help out the other person instead of just you know
um, I looked at you see how we have all these new rappers that come and they get to live quick.
yeah,
Fame is like an energy battle. You know what I'm saying? Like you're
yeah,
giving too much of yourself to everybody. Not everybody's meant for that. You
not
know what I'm
everybody.
saying? So like I think about what type of artist do I want to be.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to be the artist who's doing shows every night because I drink. You know what I'm saying? And I'm
Yeah.
trying to stop drinking. So like if I'm an artist who makes his money from shows, I'm going to be an alcoholic too. You know what I'm saying? So I think of it like that. I want to be an artist that can stream. I make money while I'm sleeping. When I wake up, my music is just streaming. So I'm trying to make music
Yeah.
that creates a fan base. And then once I have a fan base, when I do shows, it only makes sense or it serves a purpose. So like if you see me at somewhere performing, I'm
Yeah.
also doing something with another different part of myself, maybe something, not a charity event or something like that.
Dang, that's crazy,
That's
man.
what
So
I'm
it's
trying to do.
you. It seems like you're not just trying to box yourself in with the music. It's a whole different concept. It's a whole different empire that you're out here.
Yeah, I look at it like it's a door. You know what I'm saying? It's like you're standing in front of all these doors of opportunity,
Yeah.
and you have a bunch of keys, but you don't know which key goes on each door. So like you're just hoping the right door opens at the right time. So if music is my way in,
that's
that's my way in. Like look at 50,
that's
got
true.
in with the music,
And now
did
look at
the
him.
movie. Now he's in television. He's in alcohol too. So like
Yeah.
I look at it like once you find a business model that works, you can you can use it over and over and over in different businesses. So with the music, I started rapping when there was no recording, and oh yeah, my song is here. You'd record and then the song is on a CD.
Oh,
On a
CDs.
CD, and sometimes the computer dies in the middle of
Oh
recording the song
man.
in the studio because it got hot or something like that.
And then
That's
it
when I
just
started doing music, you know what I'm saying? So like I would just record
yeah.
music and not even expecting any stuff like mix and master because I just want to hear myself over someone else's beat.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Used to have a record player play a song on beat on the radio and
Yeah.
record myself. That's how I started doing it. You know what I'm saying? So
So
like
music has always been a huge part of your life. And at what age were you doing, the CDs and doing the records?
I started doing music when I was like maybe 14.
14.
Yeah, for
Young,
me it
man.
was a way out, of like as kids you have imaginary friends and stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
When I was like 14, music was like I just zone in, so I would listen to something and just start writing. So you hear people's songs and then you want to make your own version of the same song. And before I know it, I'm making music, you know what I'm saying? And I did theater, so like
Dang.
I've always liked the arts,
Dang.
but we came here and we become adults, you're trying to make money, but you still have, talents, you know what I'm saying? So
That's what's up, man. So you started at, you said 14. You came to the U.S. at 19. Did you release any music in Zimbabwe before you came?
nah,
No,
I tried to, but my father wasn't supportive of the music
he
because
wasn't.
the artists over there, they don't make any money. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
They're
okay.
just like doing shows for less money, and
Yeah.
it's just a lifestyle, and people die young because they're just put in an environment that's not healthy, and it's third world country. So like he wasn't supportive because there was no rappers that were successful. You know what I'm saying? And
So
the real
yeah.
musicians who make money, they play instruments. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying? So
okay.
like,
Not really rapping.
yeah, it wasn't some. And I was smart in school, so it didn't
Yeah.
make sense for me to be doing
A
music.
rapper
You know?
out here.
Yeah.
Dang, I did not know that in Zimbabwe, the rap scene like that, they weren't really making music, or making money like that.
No, the
Uh,
music was there, but
but
they
the
were
money.
starving artists. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
okay.
We don't have platforms like here.
Yeah.
People only have one radio channel that's gonna play their
And that's
music,
just it.
and that's it. And on the TV. It's only one TV channel, and it's a country where there's culture. People have to dress a certain way. People have to carry themselves a certain way. Even as a musician, the message has to be a message that keeps the integrity and the ethics of the people. So like in
Yeah.
rap music, sometimes we want to say controversial stuff. So
They wouldn't.
you cannot be
Yeah.
on a main platform like that. You know.
Mm, that makes sense. Um, so overall, like whenever you actually started releasing your music, other than your father, did you get a big wave with people supporting you, or did you slowly just started
Uh, I,
building up to it?
I came over here, stayed with my mom, and I was in
Yeah.
school, for nursing and stuff. And when I left my mom's crib, I started
Uh huh.
staying in someone at the studio.
Oh,
So
okay.
I started as a person who was like, I was so fascinated with computers.
Yeah.
So I just wanted to learn whatever I can learn on computers. So I stayed in the studio, I watching them record. And one
Okay.
day, the person who usually run the studio wasn't there. I was like, well, I think I know how to do it.
And you
And
hopped on.
just like that, I started recording myself when there's nobody in the studio. I'm just recording myself. So I got in a group. We were called the R Couple. It was
Okay.
my boy Good, who's
Mhm.
American, and then one of my boy Dan. His people's from Haiti, and
Haiti.
but he is from New York. So it was just like an R Couple because we were three of us, but it was a couple,
Yeah.
and our styles were different. That's how I got into music. So I learned how to really rap being around them because I'm competitive. I wanted to
Yeah.
learn, and they were nice. You know what I'm saying? But
You
what
still.
made me go far with my music is I would go perform, and people would love my music when I'm
Oh.
performing my own music. They
Uh
would
huh.
love my music with my accent. So I didn't realize my accent was also giving me my own sound,
Different.
and my energy was different. So and the way that I did my music when I started, I didn't know much about metaphors or punchlines, anything like that.
Yeah.
It was just me, so
You
it
just
was
went
energy
straight.
driven music. So when you go to shows, people will gravitate to it.
Dang, that's crazy, man. So overall, you started with the group. Why didn't that work out? Why didn't you guys stick together?
I got in a relationship.
The girls got in.
I got in a relationship, and the girl I got in a relationship, she did music too.
Yeah.
So I started not playing my part with the
Oh.
group, you know. So
Okay.
I was blindsided, I guess, with me trying to build a relationship, but I'm also losing the relationship that I had with the group because my time was no longer the
Yeah.
same. So we had an opportunity to sign a big deal,
Okay.
but I had seen the contract, and being in a group with three people, and the person who's going to manage you is talking about he's going to take 30%. So you live in 70%. 70% among three people, and then when I did the math in my head, I'm like, he has more shares than us. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? He might get us a deal, but he owns
It wasn't
us.
worth it.
So I didn't show up to the meeting, and
Mm. And that's that.
it created a clash. You know what I'm saying? And I just started doing my own music after that. And
You went solo with it.
yeah, but when I look at it, it could have been the opportunity that could have put me to what people call success, but
But you're locked in there,
I
trapped.
would not have been happy as I am right now.
Yeah.
I've went through the struggle. I've went through the life experience.
Yeah.
So like the way I feel about music right now, and the way I feel about when I make it now, I know what to do. I know how to do it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm,
So it was kind of a blessing in disguise. You would say it was a great lesson for you to learn about the music industry, not just overall making the music, but the business part of it,
The business part of it, to
of the
study the
contract, and
game,
how it
to go
goes.
through the universe
Yeah.
city, you know what I'm saying, and
Damn.
and understand how things work and how it can be. Because I'll look at like certain artists that I loved, they would come and they just disappear, and I never understood why. But with social
Yeah.
media now, I understand. Okay, there's stuff like PTSD, there's
Mm.
stuff like anxiety, there's stuff like people get hooked to a lifestyle where they have to stay up. So it's like you're trading your life energy for fame. You know what I'm saying? It's short lived. So like I feel like I'm conditioned to make it now and
From
be
the
able to do
lessons.
it for a long time.
But like you said, bringing it back to what you said, fame is not for everybody. Like you said, so there's some people that, like you said, on top they'll be doing good. A couple years later, where are they? But you feel like all the life lessons that you've gone through have, uh, you know, shaped you to be ready for it.
Yeah, and it also got me to a place where this process of me making music has become my part, my process, my spiritual journey.
Hmm.
So it gave me to see there's good, there's bad, and it gave me to understand that if I stay authentic,
Yeah.
it can take me long to get where I want to, but I will be here forever. Whereas I could take a shortcut and make music that doesn't represent me and go viral.
Yeah.
And a lot of people dying off the music that I'm making because the message I'm sending is leading people to different thoughts or different way of thinking. So I feel like God put me in a different place where
Different
like
mindset.
I want you to go and experience life. So when you put your music out there, you have the right message, the right intention with it. Like I think of people like Kendrick.
Yeah.
He does an album, he disappears. Where does he go? I think of stuff like that.
Exactly. That's
Like
true.
he's not on Instagram, he's not anywhere, and I started understanding like there are people who do it for because that's their purpose, and there are people who do it with the music. And then I look at people like J. Cole, and when I look at these people are sending a message just as conscious and needed to the community, to everybody. Me, I want to be part of one of those artists that push the idea of people being able to express how vulnerable they are, to be in
Okay.
touch with their emotions, in touch with their
Yeah.
experience. Because we live in a world where a lot of people are looking for approval from other people and whatnot. In my music, I don't want you to be like, oh yeah, I like his success story. I want you to see the struggle stories. So when you see the success, you appreciate it.
That's true. It's not just I got here already on the top. It's just straight out the gate. This is something that I've gone through. You seen the struggles, and now you know why I'm in that position. That's true, and that's good that you mentioned. You mentioned Kendrick, J. Cole. They bring a message. It's not just the beat going crazy and random lyrics. It's a message behind that music, which is something you want to do. And like you said, you want to help others to that are going through the same situation,
Yeah, and then with music,
and lead them through the path of it.
with music, what I notice, there's different types of music. You know what I'm saying? So
Of course.
if someone wants to play to make up tempo music or club music or whatever style music,
Yeah.
it's still music. It's enough audience for everybody. Everybody is there on. There's enough for everybody to eat. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's about knowing your lane, finding your lane, and do the best to push that lane to the next level. So like on this new project, you see me. I use auto-tune now, stuff that I didn't used to use before, because I'm starting to understand how music has changed, how music is get better, and you have to adapt with it. So it's more fun nowadays because you can experiment with anything because people are open to listening to different ideas now.
So for sure, there's a time and a place for certain type of music.
Yep.
That's good. That's true. Do you feel like do you feel like you have that range to make different types of music instead of just a more conscious message, or
I feel like if you can capture your character in your music, if your music is authentic, you're always gonna have range.
Yeah.
because I go through different emotions. So when I'm doing music, I'm putting those emotions out. I'm painting. So like my approach with my words is I just know my words can be souls, but they
Hmm.
also create worlds. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to
Okay.
just create with my words. So when I say something, I might do a verse that's affirmative, or I might say something that I don't have yet, but I believe I'm gonna have it because I already put it out there.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? I've seen people like Nipsey, how they got to be big. The message you're putting out, that started the masterpiece. You know,
Yeah.
the Jay-Z. You listen to the music, you're like, okay, they know what they are doing. Look at Meek Mill. He got mentorship from the right people. Now
That's
he's on a
true. Meek
different
Mill,
lane.
he's like you said, he's dinners with Jay Z with billionaires out here for sure. You know, it's you really gotta be aware of who you surround yourself with and the energy that you put and the energy that you get from other people like that. Um, you know, like you said, you know, R.I.P. Nipsey. He's a great artist, great person overall. You know, he knew he had a vision of what he wanted. He had a vision of what he was doing. And he just was literally at the point of executing it and just taking over for sure.
Yeah, it's like I'm starting to understand it's about balance. You know what I'm saying?
Balance.
People like Drake,
Yeah.
they are balanced in the aspect of like he can do whatever he wants.
Okay.
And I start thinking of it like, so certain people are trained to be stars. You know what I'm saying?
I could see
Nowadays, people are not trained. You see people, they do too much on social media
that.
because things are happening fast.
Yeah.
They're happening fast, which is what I got to respect. How when you do something and you started from the beginning of it, and you went through the phase of learning, you get to appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? So like, I'm thankful for the experience of like I took my time with it, and I got better.
That's true. So you know, it's a long hard grind overall. You know, it's not just 15 minutes of fame, because you said longevity is what you want. You know, it's the music's the opportunity to build your empire, but longevity is something you gotta have in the game. So currently you have a EP out. They could stream that anywhere, and it's Pearl Drip, right?
Yeah, pure drip, pure
So
drip.
what was your mindset whenever you were making that project? What were you going
Um,
through?
I guess I was in a different stage of where I am.
Okay.
I wasn't as deep intellectually and spiritually as I am now.
Okay.
I was going through the phase of like a lot of things that I used to do no longer serve the purpose in my life. So I was
Okay.
losing friends. I was stopping going to certain places like strip clubs.
Mm-hmm.
I was getting in a relationship. I'm getting to be more happy. I'm getting out of a sunken place because when I
Yeah.
worked call center, I was making too much money, but I was just making money and I had no time to spend it.
Mm.
And I just moved over here. So you like at first you're just working because you moved to a new state. You're just working to get your money up, but you realize okay, you're making all that money. You can't do anything with it because you always have to be awake. And when you're not awake, you realize, wow, I'm not really from here. And your phone stops ringing because you're in a different state. Everybody has life going on. And I started realizing, wow, I miss my old self. I miss this. So Pale Drip was my way out of that depression.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey man, that's good to hear that you actually, conquered those demons because lots of people like you say, they need that guidance and sometimes they don't conquer those and that could really either hold you back or even, affect your life just in general. So that's good to hear that you've you're out of that sunken place for sure.
Yeah,
So what are the type of music that we could expect now from Easy Life?
I can say it's gonna be you listen to Russ,
Yes.
you listen to J. Cole, you listen to Kendrick. It's music, man.
Yeah.
It's like I'm not there's no I'm not trying to do anything for anybody. I'm making music so I can put it out,
Okay.
and I know it's gonna stream. So I'm making music with the intent of showing people how to manifest, showing people how to know yourself. So like the subjects that I touch is self confidence. It's like like how the Lizzo approach of music is.
Yeah.
I have that without the singing because I can sing like that, but
But the
that's
message.
that's the concept of like
Yeah.
My music is gonna be the opposite of. I wanna shine the light. I wanna bring people. You can turn up too, but you don't have to say use cuss words. You don't have to talk down women. You don't have to objectify women. I'm
Okay.
just speaking to like, we all the same. Anybody can get to what anybody can get. Words are powerful. That's the whole concept of the new project.
So really, a conscience of the message that you're promoting in your music. That's something that you now you're taking a bigger step with it.
Yeah, I feel like my music has to be in alignment of myself. I
The
can't
growth.
I can't make music that doesn't. I have to stand next to my music and be like, oh yeah, that's him.
Yeah.
Like, okay, that's him. Because and most people when they hear my music, they're like, no, that's not him. And that's cool because I don't
Yeah.
want them to look and like, oh, that look like you make music like that. For me, you never know what to expect. You know.
Exactly. That's true, and that's good that you mentioned that because you sent me some tracks, and those are bangers, man. Those are great beats.
I
And
appreciate it.
then on Pearl Drip, it was more of a. Some of those were the range of either more relaxed, more chill, more vibing, and then you also have that range of club bangers like that. So, that's good that you're over here. It's not you're not boxed in.
Yeah, I don't. I think of the car experience.
Okay,
So like, I want someone to be able to listen to my music while we're in the car,
the car experience.
while you just chilling, playing video games.
Yeah,
I'm not looking for hits. I want you to go through an experience. So I think of like when you're listening to it, you're going through a journey of like you never know how to expect. It's just a ride. It's a roller coaster. You got on a roller coaster ride.
yeah.
Yeah, okay. This is the mind of Ezylyfe. This is what's going on with him right now. So my
Okay.
music has to be like that. It's like I put it in a movie. I make you see the picture of what pure drip is like. That's when you hear the first song. It's
Yeah.
okay. I'm really telling you, like, I'm fasting to get to where I am, and my friends are at the strip. I at the parties. My friends are doing this.
Yeah.
I'm trying to find myself. I'm like, I just left my apartment. I just gave everything up, and they all came back. The idea of like, when I was in a low frequency, the people that were around me were low frequency as well. All they wanted to do is stuff that keeps me feeling like I'm hangover. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like now, when I make my music,
It uplifts you.
it uplifts me in the way it feels good when I don't have to be like, oh, like when you get around people sometimes and they're like, oh, where can I hear a song, and you're trying to pick a song to play them. Now I can be like, oh yeah, they
Go
play
ahead.
any song they play.
That's me.
That's me.
Yes, sir. I like that. I like that. And especially standing. You said what standing next to your music. You're not. You can pick whatever song. That's me. That's what I'm going through. That's the vibe I was going through at that moment. And you could relate to it. You could learn from it and grow from it for sure. So, what new projects can we expect from Ezylyfe?
I have a project with my brother Bang. He's in
Bang.
Maryland. He go by Cold Hearted Bang.
Okay.
We don't have a name yet for the project, but we got some good music.
Yeah.
We just send each other music, and what we're making is coming out nice. So I have that coming on. I have Flobala.
Okay.
I might drop your drip too. I have enough music to drop
You have a lot in
to
the.
drop a project every month if I
Yeah.
want to. So
Damn, that's a
and
lot of music, man.
yeah, and now it's more even fun because I used to make songs and I make a song, but I don't like this one, and I delete it.
Yeah.
Everything I'm making I like, and if I like it, I know some other people are gonna like it. So
That's true.
and I notice with the people that listen to me, the demographic of the people that listen to me,
Yeah.
it's the people who are older, people who are chilling in the home, and that's the whole concept of it.
That's good.
I don't believe in. I don't want people to just be like, oh yeah, I need to. Music is not something you wanna be like, oh yeah, I need some turn up. Nah, I want you like to put my music, just to like, oh, I'm in the house cooking. I'm making music where you go through the whole experience of a project, where you listen to it. So I'm not chasing sounds. I'm not none of that. I'm just painting my story with it.
That's crazy, man. That's what's up. So would you first drop your? So this year, are you gonna drop first a collab album with your friend, or are you gonna drop your solo project first?
I've been dropping singles,
Yeah,
and right now I have to drop music, so I might just drop everything. I might drop everything at the same time,
golly.
and then just start doing videos
Oh
because
yeah, with the momentum, just keep going.
I think it's the idea of like with music is timing.
Yeah.
If I hold the music, somebody's gonna put the same something similar.
Mm,
Whether I was the one who did it first or not,
yeah.
and that's the way the universe works. Everybody, whatever you're thinking right now, you wanna do. There's somebody who's thinking exactly the same thing. Only difference is there's someone who's doing it and someone who's not.
They executed on it.
And if you execute on it, you get return on it.
Exactly.
It's whatever you put energy in, whatever you plant your seed, you're gonna have it. So like, I wanna put the music out and start doing the videos.
Nice. So with this momentum of dropping the music, doing the videos, is there a tour maybe in the works?
I don't even think about tours, man.
You don't want a tour?
I don't want to.
Okay.
For
Got
what?
you. Got you.
You know, like I think about the idea of touring.
Yeah.
I'm a businessman, man. If I'm touring, I don't have time to keep up with knowing the new trends, the new technology.
Yeah.
I do websites, I do mobile apps. So the way I'm thinking is music is my going to the gym to work out. You know what I'm saying? But I want to go to the gym to work out and get paid to do it. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? So like, I'm past that stage of thinking, I want so much fans, da da da. If
No.
it's meant to be, it will be. I'm not chasing it anymore.
So whoever wants the message, who wants to listen to the message,
Listen to the
could hear
message.
it.
If a tour ends up coming up,
Yeah.
be ready for it. You
So
know?
that's maybe if the fans want it, if they want the Easy Life tour, no problem. But in the meantime, right now, you want to focus on your empire, growing your brand overall.
Yeah, I
Okay.
feel like also the purpose of the tours was for artists to go and have a connection with their fans,
But
and
now it's
for
different.
artists to go and build a fan base.
Yeah,
We have the internet.
that's true.
If I figure out how to optimize and market my music to the right people, I can get to that level. And then if I was to sign a deal, the only person I would be interested in signing to right now is Russ. And I'm
Bro.
saying because
That was gonna be my next question. Are
he's
you
a genius, man.
are you independent, or are
Yeah, I own all my music.
you own all your music?
That's why I don't need the pressure to tour because I don't have to make the label money back or anything like that.
Yeah, you own
I put the
everything.
music out. If opportunities come, it's partnerships.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Music is just a part of me. It's more for me to do. You know what I'm saying? I just want a foot inside. Once I get in the industry, it's a lot that I'm going to do.
Yeah.
You know, music, movies, changing the world. I want to use music as my outlet, and then there's my way to connect to the people that I will never meet in real life.
So what really motivates you and inspires you to make this music? Where's all this inspiration coming from?
Life experiences, man. You know, the ups and downs.
Yeah.
You know, the frustrations of not meeting expectations,
Mm.
and then sometimes learning learning things as they are happening. Like, you know, you think you want something and then you have it and you realize
Yep.
that's so what's next. You know what I'm saying? So like, I've got to understand that I self-medicate myself with my music. So as I'm making my music now, I put good intentions in it because if I can meditate in myself with my music, somebody out there is gonna get that good feeling for my music. So when I listen to people like Chance, I'm like, oh, okay, he understands what the purpose of his music is,
Yeah.
and he aligns with the moves that he make. You know what I'm saying? So like with me, I start thinking like that. I don't think of I just want to make it. I think like I already made it because when I'm on all the music I put out already, I think it's good.
What's your process to making the song, making the music?
Uh, look for beats. I found beats I like and I sit down and just play the beat.
So the beat is the main thing, the
Yeah,
first thing you go with.
yeah. I listen to the beat, and once I listen to the beat, I get in a vibe with the beat. I find the hook, and the hook usually writes the song after that.
Mm.
But lately, I haven't been finding the hook. I'm writing the story, and the hook comes from something I say. So
It just
something
goes
that
with
was
it.
supposed to be a verse or
Yeah,
something that stood out ends up being the hook.
that makes
So
sense.
like I have no structure now. I just record it, listen to it, and sometimes I'll write three different ideas to the same beat and put all those ideas together and figure out what's going together, what's not, and then I keep what I want to keep, and I can use it in a different song.
So for sure, you like that structure of making sure that you have the right beat, the right concept, and the right message, and then you have all the tools to execute. Once you do, you go and release it.
Yeah, so like my main thing now is I listen to a bit. I try
Yeah.
to think what am I getting from the bit,
Mm.
and then I'll be like, okay, this is the intention for this song. Okay, I want to make a song that expresses this. Like the song Vivis. Vivis is me closing my eyes, listening to the beat,
Just vibing.
meditating, and I'm like, okay, I found I'm successful. I got Vivis all over me, but I'm also thinking of where I came from. So like, in that song,
Yeah.
I paint a picture of you seeing me at top, but you also see me at where I am. So when I'm speaking about the success, that's the things that I don't have yet. But I
But
don't. But when they see me with them, I put it into existence with it.
they'll
You know
understand.
what I'm saying? So like the music that I'm making aligns with me now. I don't try to focus on the past anymore. In my music.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. So you also are the CEO of Pro Candy. Can you talk a little bit about that?
PearlKandy is a clothing line,
Yeah.
and pretty much the concept of how PearlKandy came. I used to, in Maryland we have slang where like, yo, you know how to roll a pearl? A pearl is a
Okay.
perfect plant.
Okay.
So I used to always have weed over there, and some people would hit me up with like,
Shout out Maryland for
this
real.
old lady would be like, yo, you got my candy? You got my candy? So one day I was just sparked. I was like, yo, PearlKandy,
That's it.
and I go and look for the name on the GoDaddy. It's there. I buy the domain.
Pro
From
Candy.
there, I start working on the logo. I launched the clothing in 2016.
Yeah.
I'm so excited. Everything sells out in one day. I only have
Dang.
inventory of 90 pieces, and everything sells out.
Dang.
Got overwhelmed. I didn't know what to do after that because I didn't think it would.
You did not expect that?
I didn't expect that, and I sold a few online, and most of it I sold in person.
Yeah.
But I guess it was something that I wanted to try and see how it does. So with PearlKandy, I learned like I can design the clothes, I can make them, but I'm not a logistic type of person.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? So
I mean, everybody has to know their limitations. It's good to be a one man team, but you gotta know the things that you strive for and the things that you succeed in, and the things that maybe you gotta let other people know that, hey man, I need a little help with this. Teach me the ways you master this craft. Let me know about that.
yeah, and when I think of PearlKandy, I think of CBD, I think about THC, I think of the market.
Candy, yeah,
So like I'm like, yo, it's a good name. So all I do now is just maintain the name. I own the name,
yeah.
PearlKandy, and then the music is coming through PearlKandy. So I
Mm.
signed myself to my own business. So the whole idea is, if the music makes it, all the other part of PearlKandy is gonna come
Take
through
off
the
with that.
music because it's all together. So it's all about ownership for me. If I own it,
That's
I
key.
have more leverage. I have more to do. I look at people like Rihanna. She doesn't have to put music out. She doesn't have to be on the tour. She get to do charity events. She get to do business because she has find a way to make herself a brand. So PearlKandy is a part of branding for the market that I want to create with music, with everything, technology that I want to do.
Yeah, and making sure that you're your own boss and having ownership, like you said, especially whether it be your music or your services or goods that you have, you got to make sure that the ownership is a big factor because you'll be the face of it, but you might be boxed in, locked in instead of having that freedom, that
Yeah,
freedom.
and when you have ownership, I look at it like it's collateral. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
Because this whole country it's OPM. You know what I'm saying? Other people money.
Yeah.
So I can go to people and say I need you to do this investment
And I have
in
this.
this business, but I can leverage with this. If the music is making money, if the other parts of PearlKandy are making money, I can go get money from whoever because I have a business that's functional. So like as I get to grow, I'm thinking about how to brand it, how to get it out there. Because when I did the clothing,
Yeah.
I realized I can design it, but I don't have to do the work. There's other people to do it. But just like music, we are living in an era where everybody has the same opportunities, most kinda. So like it's more people doing it. So like with the way Facebook and algorithms work, music is the best thing for me to focus on because it
That's the one.
markets itself.
That's true,
People can
especially
feel it.
especially now, like you said, the internet, social media, so many platforms and outlets that you have now. Once the music takes off and it opens the door, and it's just like you could build and branch off with different brands that you have as well. So what are some of the lessons that you've learned, just in the game overall, in the rap game and business, and what are some of the lessons?
I've learned whatever you put in your music is whatever you get back.
Okay.
So I don't make music when I'm drunk anymore. I don't make ignorant songs anymore.
So it's quality now.
I think of what I'm saying, what I want to say. I think of the people who are listening to my music. What do they get from it? So I listen to Nipsey music.
Yeah.
The message was always clear for me. It was for entrepreneurs, and I listened to Drake. Drake,
Yeah.
he captures his style. He gives you
The
parts of
lifestyle.
himself that you don't see through his music. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I get to appreciate it, and I look at Wiz Khalifa. His music is what opened the doors for everything else, and he created a brand around it.
That's true.
So like, I have enough. We have enough artists that made it that I like, that are different in what they do. So those artists have gave me a way of like creating a character of what I want my music to be, like the superhero that I'm creating with the music. So now when I have fans, I know what type of fans I want to have. You know what I'm saying? We're going towards
Yeah.
artificial intelligence era. I want to be able to do like some cool stuff with my fans, like what Chief Keef does, gaming and stuff. That's what I want to be on in my music. I make music, I connect
That
with my
connection with your
fans,
fans. Yeah.
create a virtual world where my fans come to a virtual show.
Dang,
You know
that
what
would
I'm
be
saying?
crazy.
I'm in my living room, I'm performing, and they interact with me, but they feel like we're all in the same room. That's where I want to take it with the music. You know what I'm
Dang, that
saying?
that would be a amazing idea, honestly.
So I want to take it with the music.
From anywhere they could just pull up on your show and stuff
Yeah,
like that.
if we can FaceTime right now,
There has to be a way. Yeah.
we are there, bro. Like, you ever played anything in VR yet?
No, I haven't. I haven't checked it out.
Yeah, you go in a room, it just puts you in a different room. So imagine if I create my own simulation where like I don't have to go on at all. People just have to buy a ticket and go in my simulation
Virtual.
to experience my show.
That's an amazing idea, man. Hopefully none of these big companies take that from you. But
Hey, I'm only saying it, so I put it
just
out there.
Yeah,
So
that's a great idea.
when people see it out there, they're like, oh yeah, he talked about it before it happened.
Yeah, that's amazing, man. That's an amazing idea, honestly. So what really separates you from other artists coming up? What would you say?
Nothing separates me from other artists.
Nothing.
Yeah, we are all the same. It's just that I feel like music, just like everything, it's duality. It's two sides to it, you know. So I wouldn't say anything separates me. My music is just me, you know. So
Okay.
if I'm different from other artists, it's because everybody's born
Just you,
different.
yeah.
Yeah. So as far as me and other artists, I'm not paying attention to any other artist. I'm not thinking of competition with them. I'm not thinking if I do a song with the artist, I wanna vibe with them. I'm in my own lane with my music. I have fun with it.
So you just stay true to yourself, and that's how
Yeah.
that's what really you as a person separates you from the other artists. It's not
Yeah.
like the music is not this and that, but
I,
it's just you.
I want you to listen to the music and know how I'm feeling.
Yeah,
Like when you go and look at a painting and the painting speaks to you.
yeah.
That's what I want with the music. You know what I'm saying?
Your interpretation of it.
Yeah, like if you listen to like remember Sacrifices with J. Cole and them,
Okay.
or most of Drake music, you get to feel, you get to vibe with the emotion that's in the music. So like my intent is to just make people feel normal. If you
Mm.
feel like you're having a rough day, I have something for you to make you feel like, yo, it's okay to have a rough day.
Yeah.
It's
You'll get
okay to
through
feel.
it.
It's okay to feel like you're alone. As long as you're breathing, you're still living. That's the whole idea of it. My music is gonna keep evolving. I just want people to know that it's life is cycles. You just keep growing from it.
That's amazing. That's an amazing concept, just overall as a, like you said, you could be going through a rough patch and, that your music will, they'll relate to that. They'll learn from that and it'll help them go through that and get over that for sure. Um, so where do you see yourself in 5 years from now? Where does Easy Life see himself?
5 years from now, I'm gonna have kids.
How many kids do you want?
I don't know. I don't think I haven't think that far yet.
Boys or
But
girls?
whatever God gave me,
Whatever
give
God
me.
gives you.
Yeah. But I'm gonna be going all over the world doing IT stuff. Computers,
Yeah.
music, uh, using technology to help people that are going through anxiety,
Okay.
addiction, and using music with the intent. So, like, we are in this era of people talking about high conscious meditation
Yeah.
and all that. I feel like music can be used to rehabilitate people just like anything else that they are using. So, I want to be able to be around the idea of putting a conscious message to the world where people are not hooked on medication, where people are using creativity to get out of depression. So stuff like painting,
Yeah.
imagine painting and your painting turns into a beat. Having like, how
That's
Fruity
nice.
Loops is done, but
Yeah.
have it to it where you study how the music is made so that you assign everything to everything. Every time a person, the feeling they have while they're painting the brush, it's a note in music. I feel like, like that's how I
Just
feel
different.
like I want to be doing.
So using art as a way to get over certain things instead of medication and
As a way to heal people,
yeah.
music as a way to help people all over, even the way of like brainwashing people with a good intent.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like Instagram has people brainwashed to
Heck
to,
yeah.
to for likes, for approval, for stuff like that. People are compromising their values just to fit in.
For some likes.
You know what I'm saying? So I look at things like social media in the way that it's like somebody created the world and some people got hooked to that.
Mm.
I just want to create a world where people can get hooked to, but
In a
it
good way.
works. It's
In
for
a good way,
it's
though.
for a good reason. So
That's crazy, man. All right, so before we do head out, last question: what type of legacy do you want to leave in this game?
you say in this game, I don't think of the rap game. I think of
In the
life in
world.
general. I just want to create opportunities
Yeah.
for people to know that if you can think it, you can do it. To know that everybody is born rich, everybody is wealthy. You know what I'm saying? To know that
Yeah.
rich means realize and create happiness. You know what I'm saying? Rich is how you feel about yourself. You know what I'm saying? The money you cannot feel. I want people to be at a point where people know how to love other people, where people know how to express to other people how they are feeling without feeling like you're separated, you're like this. A free world, you know what I'm saying,
Yeah.
where people are not thinking based on what technology is doing to them or algorithms are doing to them. Free thinking, you know what I'm saying,
Free
where
thinking.
where people
Freedom.
have freedom to express, where people have real life, you know what I'm saying?
No, yeah, I get you. I get exactly what you're saying. especially now. I feel like you were saying, technology could be used in a good way or bad way, and it just depends on the platform and how it's executed for sure. Because like you were saying, Instagram, those likes, man, those people, some people, that's what they live for.
Yeah, I mean, you look at like Kanye. You
Yeah,
see the music he's making now? He has made him
different.
bigger.
Yeah,
That's the power of music, man. Music can transcend a lot of
exactly.
things. So, like, I feel like music can be here to heal people. So, I want to make music and get to a point where, like, I listen to Kendrick.
Yeah,
When you get a chance, listen to a song called Fear by Kendrick.
fear.
When you know someone is good at music, when you listen to that music and you see your life in it, you see your experience in it. Jay-Z does that too. You know what I'm saying? The way he paint the story, the way Biggie was painting story, the way Tupac was, the way we listen to like Jamaican music, the message in it.
Yeah.
That's why Bob Marley music is everywhere. I wanna make music that goes everywhere, but in rap.
That's what's up, man. Best of luck with that. And, I feel like you're very focused and, just keep staying focused and make sure that you execute like you were talking about. Don't just think about it. Make sure you actually execute on the plan that you have. I appreciate you stopping by, taking the time to do this interview.
I appreciate you having
Maybe your
me.
day, you already know, and we had to have Ezylyfe here.
I,
All right,
I,
guys.
I appreciate you having me here.
Make sure you look at this camera right here and let the people know where they could find you, whether it be Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, everything.
You can find me on YouTube on the Welcome to the Rodeo podcast. You find me there for my first interview in Dallas.
Yes,
This is my
sir.
first interview, by the way,
First interview.
in Dallas. You know what I'm saying?
Amazing
And,
interview.
You can find my music online under Ezylyfe, EZYLYFE. And just put that on Google. It would connect you to everything else. And PearlKandy on Instagram, and there's also an Ezylyfe Instagram account.
That's what's up, man.
But most likely, just find the music. It's out there.
Yes, sir. All right, guys. Thank you guys for taking the time to watch this. I really do appreciate that. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Get notified whenever we do drop another video. Thank you and have a great day. We're out. Ezylyfe.